so, so we ended up like just FaceTiming and talking for a very long time before we ended up seeing each other. And in between them times, now here comes Mother's Day. And Tasha's having this she's doing a whole little setup at her house. And Jessica is helping her set up. So she invited me. Nana was coming. Jessica was already there. And I think her mom was supposed to come. And then she had like other um other of her friends from her job or like she knew was supposed to come. And I forgot to say there was this one white girl that ended up staying with them before their year was up or whatever, that 1 year, because from what Tasha was saying, that the white girl came from like, them trailer trash families where the mom and was obsessed with the dad and didn't really care what the kids did, type trailer trash. Well, she ended up like getting pregnant or something like that, and she ended up having to go to Tasha and Dre's house to like basically get back on her feet, but ended up leaving and going back to her parents' house or going back to her baby daddy, because I think that girl was like 15, 16 years old. I don't know. But I was like, yeah, that's pretty sad in that situation. But Mother Day come and um so she invites me, so I go over there. I make sure like the kids are good. The alarm's on because nobody's leaving the house until I get back. And like I said, like after that last get together, I didn't bring my kids over there because he was so indecisive of what they wanted to do. So I just really didn't even care to bring them over there, right? So when I get over there, Jessica's already there. She's helping Tasha set up. Tasha's cooking. Um, and we're all just kind of talking. And then Isabel ends up coming with her kids, and her kids ends up like go playing with their cousin. And I think Jessica's son was there, but not her daughter's. I'm not remember. I don't think I remember her daughter being there, because I hadn't seen her daughter in a minute before I actually seen her. And we are all just sitting there talking. They're setting up, and we're all just having a good time, like having mimosas. Like it's just a really nice setup, a very nice setup. I'm not gonna even lie. And I remember Jessica like talking about how, like she's starting to hang out. Cause I was asking her how she knew how to do all the setup or whatever. She's like, you know, that's why I said Jessica is really smart, but she's stupid when it comes to socializing with their folks. I don't care. But that's what gave me the inspiration to still get to know people. Cause she was saying like, sometimes you got to step outside your box and start hanging around people that's established. Basically, she had a psychologist friend. She had a lot of friends that were like in a higher position than her, and I thought that was, like I really liked the way that mindset had sound when she said that, because she was like she was giving her advice on like how to go about like just bettering your life and all that stuff. Because at this time, she's on the verge of buying her second house, which I was like, damn, Jessica really doing it. Because mind you, when we first met her, she was like she was a stereotype. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a broken home, she was in the hood, but she was so smart. And it's like she's starting to use her intelligence to get her far, because she's getting all of us into like buying our own house. Then she's giving us the steps to when it's time to get our second house, what we need to do. And then it was like, I love that how her mindset was. And she was saying that she hangs around predominantly like people that's in like established positions, higher positions, and they're black people. You know what I'm saying? They're melanin people. So it's always inspired her to keep moving forward, keep moving up the ladder. So I was like, damn, that's really good advice. And that's what really started my mind to start thinking, and where do I want to go next? Because when I got my house, I just really kind of just settled. I still love my job, but at this point, it was starting to get kind of aggravating, because, like I said, now they're starting to really micromanaging us. So it was starting to get aggravating, and then the kids are home all the time. And I think by this year that's coming up, they're gonna start going back to school. Sorry. I haven't had this in a while, so it's like aggravating. I can't breathe. So yeah. So then Gila ends up calling Tasha, and from the conversation, it looked like, of course, Gila ended up catching an attitude, because all you heard Tasha say was like, "Are you coming or not?" Like, like that. And she was like, "Okay, I don't care." And then she hung up, and she's like, she can't stand when Gila do that. Uh, she be catching attitudes with her for no reason. Just bring your ass here. Like, you be, she said something like, you be complaining about how you don't got no food to feed yourself and the baby. Like, just bring your ass over here and get some food. Why does it matter who's here? I was like, oh, Gillian was gonna come, and she was like, yeah, I invited her, but I guess now she catch an attitude that she's not gonna come. And in my head, I was like, that would have been the perfect time for me to kind of like start talking back to her, because I knew she had the little boy, and it was still like her mom was still doing the over and beyond shit for the church. So a lot of times um she would still have somebody, she would still need somebody to watch the baby. And I mean, around this time too, Tasha was starting to get the baby too, more often. Cause I went over there like once or twice over when the baby was over there, but the mom was over there too. So she was getting upset. So I was like, so that's how in my head, that's what I was thinking. Like, if she came, like that would have been my opportunity, like kind of like break the to break that barrier between us, so that way if she needed somebody to watch her son, um I have a house now, and then I got a backyard too, and like I could be able to do it, just to say thank you for the time that she was there for my children.